This recipe will save you a lot of time on Easter. Place eggs on a baking sheet. Then, put them in the oven preheated to 200 degrees for 15 minutes. After this time, take out the eggs. Cut them with a knife. They will come off the sheet better. Transfer them to a blender. Add a large piece of smoked salmon to the eggs, and 2 large tablespoons of cream cheese. Finally, add chopped chives. Blend everything into a smooth mixture. Transfer it to a piping bag. Boil the eggs hard in a pot. Then peel them. Using a thin knife, cut a zigzag pattern. The knife should not cut through. Do it around the egg. Then remove its top part. Do not discard it, as it will be useful later. Cut a large diameter carrot into slices. Using a small knife, cut out a shape from them like in this video. Using a teaspoon, remove the yolk slightly from the egg. Place carrot cutouts under the eggs. Then, squeeze out the paste from the piping bag. Put it on top of the egg. Put carrot scraps into the paste to resemble beaks. Also, prepare a few peppercorns. Make eyes out of them. These cute Easter chicks made of egg paste look beautiful on the table, and kids love them. They are delicious and bring a lot of smiles to every guest. Delicious chicken fillets in soy sauce. My family asks for them every day, and everyone who tries them asks for more. You need 4 chicken fillets. Cut them diagonally, all the same way, only on one side. Cut 2 red onions in half and chop them. Slice 2 larger tomatoes. Pour 2 tablespoons of olive oil and half a cup of soy sauce into a large dish. Add a pinch of salt, a bit of pepper, oregano, and basil to taste. Remember that soy sauce is already salty, so you don't need too much salt. Add a tablespoon of brown sugar and squeeze 2 cloves of garlic through a press. You can add more garlic if you like. Marinate the chicken breasts in the mixture. Soak them on each side. Wrap in foil and let it sit for half an hour. Sprinkle onions on the bottom of a baking dish. Arrange tomato slices on top. Place the chicken fillets on them. Arrange them side by side. Pour the remaining marinade over them. Put it in a preheated oven at 180 degrees for 30 minutes. After this time, take it out and sprinkle the top with grated yellow cheese. Put it back in the oven, bake until the cheese melts and browns. You can serve the finished dish to guests. It looks amazing and tastes excellent. You can place a single fillet on a plate and savor its original taste. Everyone is surprised by this simple dish and asks for the recipe. Delicious white sausage baked in beer under a blanket of onions. An ideal dish for the Easter table. In a lightly greased pan, fry the white sausage. When one side is browned, flip the sausages to the other side. Fry for a few more minutes. Then remove it from the pan. Prepare 1 onion. Cut it into thin strips. Put a tablespoon of clarified butter in the pan. Fry the onion on it. Add a pinch of salt. It will soften faster. Keep it in the pan until it turns brown. Then, pour half a bottle of light beer into the pan. Increase the temperature and reduce it all. Stir constantly. When most of the liquid evaporates, the onion will be ready. Prepare an oven-proof dish. Put the previously fried sausage in it. Then cover it with the onion. So that a blanket is formed. Bake the whole thing for an hour at 180 degrees. After this time, the dish will be ready. It's simple and quick to prepare. It will be perfect for the Easter table. Even people who don't like white sausage will enjoy it. The sausage has a crispy skin and a flavorful taste. This cake will surprise everyone. Chicken Meadow will decorate your table and guests will go crazy. This spinach cake is a hit. Don't let spinach fool you. This cake is a delicious sweet dessert. Start by blending the spinach. You will need 200 grams of baby spinach. Transfer it to a tall container and blend gradually. Take 3 large eggs and crack them into a bowl. Add a cup of sugar and mix on the highest mixer setting for about 7 minutes until fluffy. Our cup is standard, with a capacity of 250 milliliters. Gradually add 3/4 cup of oil. Sift a cup of cake flour, a cup of semolina flour, and 3 teaspoons of baking powder into a bowl and add to the mixture. Do it gradually. Mix until combined, then add the previously prepared spinach to the mixture. Pour the batter into a square baking pan and bake for 40 minutes in an oven at 180 degrees Celsius without convection. While our cake is baking, prepare the cream and syrup. The syrup is needed to moisten our cake even more. We make it with 5 teaspoons of peach juice and juice from half a lemon. We will use peaches later for decoration as well as for the cream. Next, prepare the cream for layering the cake. Take 1 banana and dice it. Dice peaches for the cream as well. From the can, set aside 4 for decoration. Whip heavy cream, which contains 36% fat. You will need 500 milliliters of it. Remember to whip the cream properly, starting from the lowest setting and ending on the highest setting. Add 500 grams of mascarpone cream cheese and 5 tablespoons of powdered sugar to the whipped cream. Add the previously prepared fruits to the whipped mixture. Chill the cream in the refrigerator. Now take out the baked cake from the oven immediately and leave it in the mold to cool. Remove the cake from the mold and transfer it to a cutting board. Then trim the top of the sponge cake. Place it in a bowl and crumble it. Drip the prepared syrup onto the bottom part of the cake. Then spread our chilled cream evenly over the surface of the cake. Trim the uneven edges of the cake. Now, sprinkle our green cake crumbs over the entire cream, covering it completely. And now we begin the decoration stage and create our sweet little chickens. At this stage, your creative imagination counts. I made chicken eyes from sugar decorations, claws from cloves, and painted the beak and bangs with sugar pens. It turned out funny and sweet. We decorate our Easter meadow with sugar eggs and marzipan carrots. This is a very beautiful cake, perfect for Easter, which will impress guests and be a tasty alternative to traditional Easter pastries.